everyone, I'm Wendy Garner. Did you know 3 out of 4 car seats are installed incorrectly? It's a startling statistic, and why we're talking about Child Passenger Safety Week. It's September 13th through the 19th. Joining me right now is Alana Pinkerton with DionoUSA. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Those really are some startling statistics.
It is frightening statistic, and people don't even realize that they are installing it wrong, and so unless we meet with them to teach the parents, they might not really know that there might be something incorrect in the car seat.
I will never forget the first time bringing my baby home from the hospital and putting him in that car seat and just feeling so vulnerable and frightened. But I think somewhere along the line, we as parents can get a little lax on this, but we really cannot be. We need to remember how precious those lives are.
Exactly. I remember leaving the hospital too. I was wondering why the nurse wasn't coming home with us.
That's right.
But we do get a little lax. We read those manuals on how to set up our coffee maker, but we might not necessarily look at all the details on the car seat manual.
And so all this week we're going to have multiple segments talking about car seat safety and also giving important tips, and so you can tune in and see that information. But what are some things that we can expect to be hearing from you about?
So we're going to talk about the common mistakes that parents tend to make. We're going to talk about transitioning your child, transitioning from rear facing to forward facing. When is it time to go from a harness to a booster seat? When is it time to go out of a booster seat? Most parents are really anxious about doing that. So we're going to cover those and some other tips as well.
And I said earlier 3 out of 4 are installed incorrectly. The actual number is, what is it, 76%?
It's, waivers between 73 and 76%. And keep in mind, those are the ones that we see. Right. So we don't, unless we see them, right. We don't really know. And not everybody comes to a car seat check. And so we're going to talk about how to find a car seat check or a certified technician.
Which means if you have a baby or a small child who's in a car seat, chances are you may be missing something, very important that can save lives.
Exactly,
right?
Exactly.
And in fact, there's a national initiative, really almost with a global focus.
Oh,
correct?
Yes, absolutely.
To make sure that children are safe when they're in vehicles.
So one of the national programs is the certification program. So there are certified child passenger safety technicians and instructors like myself, and we are skilled and taught how to not just install the car seat properly, but how to navigate through those manuals and the vehicle manuals, and how to navigate talking to parents and teaching parents, because we want to empower parents to learn how to install their own car seat. So that is a national certification program. And then our global program that Safe Kids is very involved in as well is the Save Kids Lives campaign. In a given day, about 500 children die somewhere on the world's roads, and so that is clearly an epidemic. And whether it's crossing a bad street or just not being restrained properly, we really need to stop this epidemic. And so Diono has made initiatives as far as helping promote those programs on our social media sites.
And the key word is preventable.
Oh, yes.
This is so easily preventable. It just takes knowledge and then following through.
Exactly.
And we want to say thank you to Hoover Toyota. We're here in Birmingham, Alabama, for allowing us to be here and talk about such an important topic near and dear to their hearts.
Yes,
as well.
Absolutely. The owner of Toyota has several kids, and we're going to show you, how to install car seats in these vehicles, but it will, go over to other vehicles as well.
To any as well. Well, Alana Pinkerton, thank you so much. Some important information. And if you want to get more information, again, keep checking in and we'll have these updates. But if people want to learn more, how can they do that?
So they can go to our website. We do a blog where we give information at us.diono.com, or they can go to safekids.org, and then there's safercar.gov. So there's lots of websites out there that people can go to.
All right, some important tips that we have ahead. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We hope that you'll tune back in as well to learn how to keep your kids safe.